Hello, my dear students. Let's begin our today's lesson. As you know, my name is Altanay Tajikova, and let's begin our lesson. And the theme of our today's lesson is Once Upon a Time. Today, we will read a fairy tale. This lesson is for the fifth form. Let me introduce with the aims of the lesson. By the end of the lesson, students will be able to learn how to be honest and be kind, and learn how to win in bad situations. And also students will be able to respect others and true love. Let's begin our lesson with phonetic exercise. Tongue twister. Let's together watch the video.
Let me tell you a funny story. Listen. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked?
Wow, Jessica, what is that about? Who's Peter Piper?
That's the tongue twister.
Tongue twister?
It's a sentence made up of words in difficult pronunciation. It doesn't really mean anything.
Let me show you guys an easy one. A big black bug bit a big black bear.
Oh no, that's too fast. Can you go slower for me?
All right. A big black bug bit a big black bear.
A big black bug bit a big black bear. Phew, my tongue is playing by itself just like the tongue twister.
Before the beginning of the lesson, look at the pictures and the words. All of them come from the story. What do you think the story is about? The words are a poor woman, money, a beautiful girl, jail, pebbles, wedding, a moneylender. And I hope that you probably understood what we will read. Before reading, match the words with meanings. Pebbles, a moneylender, a poor man, jail, wedding. A person who gives you a money for a short time. A prison, a place for criminals. Little stones. A person who has little or no money. A ceremony where two people united in marriage. Here you see a poor man. It means a person who has little or no money. And like this, much other meanings. And I'm sure that your exercise looks like this. Pebbles, little stones. A money lender, a person who gives you a money for a short time. A poor man, a person who has little or no money. Jail, a prison, a place for criminals. Wedding, a ceremony where two people united in marriage. Good of you. Let's read part 1. Once upon a time, there lived a man. He took a lot of money from a moneylender, but he couldn't give it back on time. The moneylender, who was old and ugly, liked the man's beautiful daughter. He said to the man, "I will forget about the money if your daughter marries me." The man was shocked. He didn't want to give his daughter to the moneylender. And now answer the questions. How did the man feel? Yes, he was shocked. What advice can you give to the man and his daughter? What do you think happened next? Right you are. Keep your thinking. Let's read part 2. Then the moneylender told them, I will put one black pebble and one white pebble into an empty bag. Your daughter has got to take one pebble out of the bag. If she picks black pebble, she will be my wife, and I will forget about the money you have to give me back. If she picks a white pebble, she doesn't have to be my wife, and you don't have to give the money back. But if she doesn't agree to take a pebble, you will go to jail. Answer the questions. Do you think the moneylender found a good way to solve the problem? Should the man and his daughter agree to pick the pebbles? Why? What do you think happened next? Part 3. Are you ready, students? They were in the man's garden on the path with white and black pebbles. The moneylender picked up 2 pebbles. When he picked them up, the girl thought that he took 2 black pebbles and put them into the bag. He then asked the girl to pick up 1 pebble out from the bag. And I hope that after reading all parts you can easily answer the questions. What personality did the moneylender have? What advice can you give to a girl? What do you think happened next? Let's read part 4, the last part. The girl put her hand into the bag and picked out 1 pebble. When she took her hand out, the pebble fell on the path where the other pebbles were and got lost. Oh, I'm sorry, I lost the pebble. But don't worry. If you look into the bag, you will see what color pebble is there. So I lost the other pebble. The moneylender couldn't say that he was not honest. The girl and her father went home happily. Answer the questions. How did the girl teach the moneylender a lesson? What personality did the girl have? Good review. After the reading all parts, you can easily answer all questions. And next exercise, add in, on, im to make the opposites. For example, girl is kind, but moneylender is unkind. The girl is happy, moneylender unhappy. Honest, dishonest. The girl is friendly, but moneylender is unfriendly. And girl is patient, but moneylender is impatient. And it was the end of our lesson. Take your homework. In these pictures you see Aldarkose and rich man. At home, you should write adjectives to these pictures. How do you think? What's the personality of Aldarkose? And what's the personality of rich man? My dear students, thank you for your attention. Goodbye. I wish you good luck.